Welcome, dear one, to this tranquil space, a quiet sanctuary crafted just for you. And thank you for choosing to spend these gentle moments here. Our story tonight, the slow breathing of the dark, has been spun with the softest threads of calm, designed to help you drift more easily into the deepest, most restorative sleep and find a quiet contentment within. These tales bring a smile to your heart, a gentle peace to your mind. Please do like the story, subscribe to our quiet channel, and perhaps share a soft comment below. Your kindness warms our humble journey. Tonight, we will be visiting the Whispering Vale Sanctuary, a place where the air itself breathes a hush, and ancient glyphs glow with a soft inner warmth, inviting quiet dreams. Join us as the night unfolds its deepest calm, allowing the delicate fragrance of soporific blooms and the gentle gurgle of whisper springs to ease your thoughts and guide you to profound stillness and deep repose. Chapter 1. The First Shroud of Twilight. The day's gentle light, like a contented sigh, began its slow retreat from the Whispering Vale, painting the western sky in strokes of lavender and soft, melting rose. Riven, moving with a quiet grace that seemed to echo the settling dust, made his unhurried way along the smooth, ancient earth path that led towards the heart of the sanctuary. The path, yielding gently beneath his soft, worn boots, still held the lingering warmth of the sun, a comforting memory beneath his steps. As the air around him grew subtly cooler, whispering promises of the coming night, each breath he took was clean and soft, carrying the faint, sweet scent of night-blooming flora, a delicate perfume that seemed to unfurl with the deepening shadows. Above, the canopy of tall swaying ferns, their fronds a muted emerald in the fading light, began to rustle with a barely audible sigh, a sound like a distant, contented breath. This gentle murmur was soon joined by the first, murmuring calls of evening birds, their melodic notes weaving a soft, soothing tapestry through the settling quietude. The distant hills, now softened to indistinct purple forms against the deepening sky, seemed to embrace the fading light, holding it close as if preparing them for slumber. The air itself seemed to grow denser, imbued with a quiet magic that softened the edges of the world. Riven paused by the ancient entry arch, a graceful curve of pale, smooth wood, intricately carved with symbols of profound peace and tranquil contemplation. His fingers, calloused from years of gentle tending, traced the smooth, cool lines of a sleeping moon glyph, feeling the subtle vibrations of its age beneath his touch. He observed the last soft shift of colors across the distant sky, watching as the sun dipped completely from view, leaving behind a vast, deepening canvas of rich indigo and faint lingering peach, like a soft painted dream. The air, now carrying a hint of coolness, drifted past his face, a gentle caress that felt deeply familiar and comforting. A sense of deep, abiding contentment began to settle around Riven, enveloping him like a favorite soft cloak. It was a feeling as familiar as the cool breeze on his cheek, a quiet joy found in the simple act of presence, as the first tiny pinpricks of distant stars began to emerge in the darkening heavens. The very air seemed to hum with a low, peaceful resonance, inviting his spirit to relax and unfurl. The familiar sounds of the valley, a symphony of gentle rustles and soft chirps, began to deepen, unfolding themselves in the growing dark, like petals opening at dusk. He stepped through the arch, the threshold a silent promise of deeper quietude, and the scent of damp earth, rich and fertile, grew more pronounced, mingling with the subtle, sweet aroma of hidden night blossoms. His eyes, accustomed to the subtle nuances of twilight, easily navigated the winding path that led further into the vale, a path he had walked countless times, each journey a renewed immersion in peace. The light grew softer still, transforming the familiar shapes of trees and shrubs into gentle, shadowy forms, almost like sleeping giants. The path eventually opened into a clearing where the faint shimmer of the Whisper Springs could be seen, their surface a dark, reflective mirror under the soft, emerging starlight. A soft gurgle, barely audible, rose from the springs, a comforting sound that seemed to blend seamlessly with the overarching quiet. Riven breathed in deeply, savoring the cool, fresh air, feeling it expand his lungs with a tranquil lightness. The sensation of the earth beneath his feet, soft and yielding, grounded him firmly in the present moment, dissolving any lingering wisps of outside thought. He reached the sanctuary proper, a collection of smooth, pale wooden structures nestled amongst the gentle slopes, their surfaces glowing faintly with the lingering warmth absorbed from the day. A sense of profound safety and coziness emanated from these walls, like an invitation to rest, promising a haven from the briskness of the night. The scent of seasoned wood, warm and comforting, added to the overall atmosphere of welcoming peace, wrapping around him like a gentle hug. The subtle creak of a distant branch in the soft breeze sounded like a lullaby, the night settling in for deep, long quietude. Riven paused at the entrance to his own small dwelling, its door a soft, unblemished panel of pale wood. He ran a hand over its smooth surface, feeling the cool, polished texture beneath his palm, a tangible reminder of the quiet craftsmanship that had built this haven. A deep, tranquil exhale escaped him, a gentle release into the profound peace that awaited him within as the stars above began to twinkle with a soft, ethereal light, like diamonds scattered upon an indigo velvet cloth. The stillness of the night outside grew ever deeper, holding the world in a gentle, encompassing embrace. Chapter 2. The Hum of Hidden Glyphs. With a soft, almost imperceptible click, Riven eased the pale wooden door closed behind him, stepping into the gentle embrace of his sanctuary, where the air was noticeably warmer and thick with a comforting stillness. He moved with practiced slowness, his movements fluid and unhurried, towards a small carved wooden stand upon which sat a collection of small, carefully crafted glow lamps. Each lamp, made of a subtle milky glass, held within it a captured firefly's light, dimmed and diffused to cast the softest, most ethereal glow imaginable, a warm, inviting shimmer that danced across the room. He lit the first of these lamps, a delicate, tender task that sent a wave of soft, diffused light across the smooth, pale wooden walls of his dwelling. This gentle illumination lovingly revealed the subtle, ancient glyphs carved into the wood, almost invisible until now, that began to pulse with a faint, warm, golden energy. The light from these glyphs was not bright, but rather a deep, comforting sigh held within the wood itself, radiating a profound sense of serenity that settled into every corner of the room, chasing away the last vestiges of any lingering thought. The air itself seemed to grow denser, imbued with a quiet magic. With a soft, rhythmic clinking of ceramic against wood, Riven prepared a cup of spiced tea, its comforting aroma of cinnamon and dried ginger mingling delightfully with the subtle, light, earthy scent that was unique to the vale. The steam curled gently from the mug, a soft, ethereal wisp that rose toward the ceiling, carrying with it promises of warmth and quiet contemplation. He brought the cup to his lips, feeling the smooth, warm ceramic against his fingers, savoring the initial warmth that spread through his palms, a gentle invitation to relaxation. He found a comfortable seat near the softly crackling hearth, the pale wood of the chair yielding pleasantly beneath him, enveloping him in its gentle support. The small fire within the hearth glowed with a soft orange light, its flames dancing with a quiet joy, casting long, peaceful shadows that swayed gently on the opposite wall. The subtle, rhythmic crackle of the wood in the hearth, like a soft, whispered secret, blended with the gentle hum of the glowing glyphs, creating a seamless cocoon of profound peace. This gentle symphony of warmth and sound encouraged a quiet contemplation, allowing his thoughts to drift like dandelion seeds on a calm breeze. Yeah, the warmth from the hearth, a comforting embrace, mingled with the soft, steady hum of the ancient glyphs, creating an almost tangible atmosphere of deep peace. This gentle, enveloping warmth encouraged Riven to lean back, allowing his muscles to relax completely, feeling a pleasant, gentle weight settle over him, as if the air itself were holding him with tender care. His breath deepened, becoming a slow, effortless rhythm that resonated with the quiet, inherent stability of the room. He felt a profound sense of restoration beginning to unfold within him, like a gentle flower blooming in the soft moonlight. With deliberate slowness, he carefully cleaned and polished a collection of ancient, smooth wooden flutes, each one a testament to the quiet craft of generations past. Their surfaces, cool and yielding beneath his touch, gleamed softly in the diffused light, reflecting the golden glow of the glyphs in miniature. He ran his thumb over the intricate carvings, feeling the subtle textures, appreciating the silent stories held within the grain of the wood. The quiet act of tending these precious instruments was a meditation in itself, a connection to the gentle rhythms of time. Each flute, when he lifted it, possessed a delicate weight, a perfect balance that spoke of its purpose. He did not play them, for the night's deep calm was a melody unto itself, but the act of holding them, of feeling their smooth, polished surfaces, connected him to their quiet history. The air around him, still and soft, seemed to absorb his every gentle movement, leaving no trace of hurriedness, only a profound sense of unhurried presence. A faint, sweet scent, like dried wildflowers, emanated from the wood, mingling subtly with the spiced tea. As the quiet hours deepened, Riven found himself completely immersed in the simple beauty of the moment, the gentle warmth, the soft light, the delicate scents, and the profound stillness. The world outside his sanctuary seemed to hold its breath with him, allowing the slow, rhythmic breathing of the dark to become a gentle lullaby, an invitation to ever deeper peace. The last lingering tension, unnoticed until now, simply softened and dissolved like mist into the dawn, leaving him feeling utterly at ease, perfectly at home in the quiet embrace of the night. Chapter 3. The Bloom of Nocturne Petals. A quiet impulse, as soft and fleeting as a moth's wing, drew Riven from the gentle warmth of his sanctuary, guiding him once more into the vast, starlit canopy of the Whispering Vale. The cool night air, now deeper and more embracing, felt like a soft caress on his skin, a gentle reminder of the world's quiet breathing, cleansing his senses with its crisp, clean freshness. Overhead, the myriad stars, like countless tiny lanterns, shimmered with a soft, ethereal light, painting the indigo canvas of the sky with silent, sparkling wonder, each one a distant, twinkling gem. The scent of damp earth, rich and grounding, enveloped him. He was drawn, as he always was on nights of profound stillness, to the heart of the vale, where the soporific blooms began their silent, wondrous unfurling. These delicate nocturnal flowers, each one a testament to nature's gentle magic, opened only in the deepest dark, their secret beauty reserved for the most tranquil hours. As he approached, the air grew subtly thicker, imbued with their delicate, calming fragrance, a perfume so subtle it felt like a memory, gently coaxing the mind towards a profound sense of ease and tranquility, dissolving all thoughts into a peaceful hum. Their petals, exquisitely fine and translucent, began to shimmer with an inner soft blue light, a gentle pulse that seemed to mirror the quiet beat of the night itself. With an almost imperceptible rustle, like the softest sigh of silk, they started to unfurl, one by one, revealing their delicate hearts to the serene darkness. Each opening cast gentle dancing patterns of soft blue light on the surrounding cool, soft earth, creating a living tapestry of quiet luminescence that flowed and shifted with ethereal grace, like captured moonlight. The subtle warmth emanating from them was deeply comforting. Riven stood for a long while simply watching their quiet luminescence, his spirit utterly absorbed by the profound beauty of their unfolding. He breathed in their delicate, calming fragrance deeply, feeling it seep into every corner of his being, a gentle balm that seemed to ease every thought, every lingering trace of the day's gentle tasks, leaving only a vast, peaceful emptiness within. The soft glow bathed his face, a tender kiss of light that felt wonderfully soothing. The subtle vibrations of their magic, a deep, quiet thrum, resonated from within the serene earth, felt faintly beneath his feet. The silence of the vale at this hour was not an emptiness, but a rich, textured presence, woven with the soft rustle of leaves, the distant murmuring calls of hidden creatures, and the quiet, rhythmic pulsing of the soporific blooms. This symphony of quietude enveloped him, holding him in its gentle embrace, fostering a sense of deep and untroubled peace. He felt a profound interconnectedness with the tranquil night, a feeling that settled around him like a soft, enveloping mist, blurring the lines between observer and observed, leaving him deeply rooted yet wonderfully free. As the blooms opened more fully, their gentle blue light seemed to deepen, casting longer, softer shadows that danced and swayed with the gentle night breeze. He extended a hand, allowing the soft glow to play upon his palm, feeling its subtle warmth, a warmth that seemed to penetrate gently into his skin, bringing with it a profound sense of physical relaxation. The cool air, refreshed by the bloom's gentle emanation, felt particularly soft against his fingers, an exquisite sensation of calm. His gaze drifted upwards to the vast, star-strewn sky, feeling the immensity of the cosmos unfold in peaceful silence. The delicate fragrance of the blooms, a subtle blend of night jasmine and dew-kissed earth, seemed to deepen with each passing moment, becoming a more potent, yet still wonderfully gentle lullaby for the senses. It cleared the air of any lingering heaviness, replacing it with a lightness that felt profoundly refreshing and restorative, like a soft whisper of magic. He felt his shoulders gently relax, a pleasant, yielding sensation, as unnoticed tension simply softened and drifted away, leaving his body feeling light and unburdened. The soft, quiet sounds of the veil wrapped him like a warm blanket. With a tranquil heart and a mind cleared of all but gentle appreciation, Riven continued to observe the soporific blooms, their soft, ethereal dance, a silent story of peace and gentle wonder. The air, now thick with their soothing essence and the lingering earthy scent, wrapped around him like a second skin. He felt a deep but peaceful acceptance of the moment, a complete surrender to the profound quietude of the night, knowing that this gentle magic was always here, waiting to embrace anyone who sought its quiet solace, leaving him perfectly at peace within the veil's tender embrace. Chapter 4. The Resonance of Slumbering Water. Riven, drawn by an unspoken pull, gently turned his steps towards the Whisper Springs, a tranquil oasis nestled deeper within the veil, where the water seemed to hold the very essence of quietude. The path beneath his feet, still soft and yielding, led him through a grove of ancient silent trees, their leaves a dark, soft murmur against the deepening night, their trunks smooth and cool to the touch. The air here was slightly cooler, imbued with a fresh, clean scent, reminiscent of damp stone and growing things, a delicate perfume of purity. As he neared the springs, a very low, almost imperceptible hum became apparent, a gentle, resonant frequency that seemed to rise from the earth itself. It was not a sound one heard with the ears, but rather a soft vibration felt deep within the chest, a soothing thrum that resonated through his bones, bringing with it a profound sense of inner calm and stability. This gentle hum mingled with the soft gurgle of the springs, a quiet, rhythmic melody that contributed to the tranquil atmosphere, a lullaby woven from water and earth. The Whisper Springs themselves were pools of extraordinarily clear water, their surface like polished obsidian under the soft glow of distant starlight. They reflected the sparse, gentle light, creating a shimmering canvas that invited contemplation, its depths hinting at unseen tranquility. The water appeared utterly still, yet a subtle, almost imperceptible current flowed within, a languid dance of pure, silent motion that spoke of timeless, unhurried peace. The cool air drifted softly over the water's surface, carrying with it a revitalizing freshness. Riven knelt at the edge of the largest spring, his movements slow and deliberate, a testament to his ingrained patience and respect for the natural world. He extended his hands, immersing them gently into the cool, clear liquid, feeling the immediate wonderful sensation of the water enveloping his skin. The touch of the Whisper Springs imparted a feeling of effortless breath and profound quietness, as if any small burdens he carried were simply absorbed by the water and gently carried away into its silent depths. As his hand settled beneath the surface, a temporary, faint shimmer appeared on his fingertips, a soft, ethereal glow that seemed to radiate from within his skin. He watched, utterly entranced, as this faint luminescence traveled slowly up his arms, a gentle current of light that felt wonderfully soothing, dissolving any lingering remnants of the day's gentle tasks. The water itself felt yielding and soft, a true balm for both mind and body, leaving him feeling profoundly light and unburdened. A peaceful acceptance settled deeply within him. The soft gurgle of the springs, a sound like a gentle rhythmic whisper, blended seamlessly with the distant, steady hum of the nocturnal world, creating a perfectly harmonious symphony. This delicate blend of sounds soothed his mind into a state of deep, untroubled stillness, a quiet pool of thought where worries could not touch him, replaced by a sense of vast, encompassing calm. His breathing deepened effortlessly, a slow, gentle rise and fall that mirrored the languid current of the water itself, fostering a profound release. He continued to observe the gentle current of the springs, watching the subtle plays of light and shadow on their surface, feeling the peaceful acceptance of the surrounding quietude settling ever more deeply within him. The world outside, with its gentle rhythms and soft whispers, seemed to fade, leaving only the tranquil presence of the springs and the deep, abiding peace they offered. The air, cool and clean, carried the subtle, sweet scent of damp earth, further grounding him in the serene moment. Every sense was attuned to the profound tranquility of the whisper springs, from the subtle vibrations felt through the earth to the gentle coolness on his skin and the almost imperceptible scent of purity. He remained there for a long while, simply being, allowing the water's gentle magic to wash over him, leaving him feeling utterly refreshed, renewed, and completely at ease, ready to embrace the deepest quietude of the unfolding night. The serene glow from his fingertips gradually faded, leaving a lingering sense of peace and lightness. Chapter 5. Embracing the deep calm. As the deep night reached its quiet zenith, a moment of profound stillness when the world seemed to hold its breath, Riven made his slow, contented return to his cozy sanctuary. The air within the dwelling was now wonderfully suffused with the lingering, delicate fragrances of the soporific blooms, carried on the gentle night air, their essence a soft, sweet lullaby. The steady, gentle warmth of the hearth, still softly crackling with its quiet, rhythmic pulse, permeated the pale wooden walls, wrapping the space in a comforting embrace. He settled into a soft, inviting chair near the hearth, its woven fabric yielding pleasantly beneath his weight, creating a feeling of gentle envelopment. Around him, a comforting, richly textured blanket woven with threads of deep indigo and muted silver lay draped, a silent invitation to deeper relaxation. He pulled it gently over his shoulders, feeling its soft weight settle upon him like a tender hug, enveloping him in a cocoon of warmth and security, allowing every muscle to release. The pale wood of the chair, warmed by the fire, felt smooth against his skin. A profound sense of completion and peaceful restoration washed over Riven, settling into every fiber of his being. He felt utterly at ease, wonderfully unburdened, his body a gentle weight in the softness of the chair, perfectly aligned with the quietude that filled the room. The lingering, subtle scent of spiced tea mingled delightfully with the delicate perfume of the blooms, creating an atmosphere of deep, abiding contentment that felt like a quiet blessing. The soft glow of the glyphs pulsed with a slow, reassuring rhythm. The steady, slow breathing of the dark outside, a vast and encompassing quiet, felt like a gentle lullaby, an echoing rhythm to his own tranquil breath. This harmonious synchronicity between himself and the slumbering world dissolved any lingering thoughts, leaving his mind as clear and still as the surface of the whisper springs, inviting deep and dreamless repose. He closed his eyes for a moment, savoring the profound silence, feeling the soft current of the night's peace flow through him. He was suspended in a state of utter peace, a tranquil point in the midst of the vast, quiet cosmos, feeling completely safe and cherished within his haven. The world outside seemed to hold its breath with him, its myriad tiny night sounds softening to an almost imperceptible hum, ready for peaceful slumber. The soft texture of the blanket against his cheek was a comforting reminder of physical ease, gently guiding him deeper into relaxation. The glow from the hearth softened to a deep, ruddy embers. The lingering scent of the soporific blooms, now a part of the very air within his sanctuary, seemed to gently carry him, like a small boat on a calm, dark lake, towards the shores of deep sleep. It was a fragrance that hinted at quiet dreams, at restful journeys through peaceful landscapes, promising a morning of renewed energy and profound lightness of spirit. He felt a quiet smile touch his lips, a gentle expression of gratitude for this blessed stillness and profound sense of belonging. The gentle warmth from the hearth, radiating steadily outwards, embraced him fully, easing any remaining traces of the day's cool air from his limbs. His breath continued its slow, effortless rhythm, each inhale a soft drawing in of peace, each exhale a gentle release into the profound quietude. The feeling of his body, pleasantly heavy and utterly relaxed, deepened, sinking him further into the supportive embrace of the chair. He listened to the soft whisper of the breeze against the pale wooden walls, a soothing, repetitive sound. As the quiet hours drifted toward the slow, gentle promise of dawn, Riven felt the last threads of wakefulness softly unraveling, like fine silk releasing from a spool. He was ready for the profound rest that awaited him, knowing that the deep calm of the whispering veil would cradle him gently through the night. The thought was a soft, comforting whisper, fading into the peaceful silence as his awareness drifted, leaving him utterly serene, utterly at peace, perfectly poised on the gentle threshold of deep, restorative slumber.